Marriage today feels outdated. Why lock into a contract when long-term dating gives the same love without the legal mess?
Outdated.
Please.
Marriage isn't just paperwork, it's commitment on steroids. Dating long term can feel like you're 1 foot out the door.
Or maybe it's smart. Why risk half your assets just to prove loyalty? Love shouldn't need a notary stamp.
And yet, without that stamp, it's easy to bail. Marriage raises the stakes, and that's what makes people show up fully.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just traps people who confuse tradition with happiness. Long-term dating is the modern power move.
Do you want to know how to make this entire podcast-style AI video practically free? Then stay tuned. Oh, and quick shout out to NewBeesChristianNarratives. Keep doing your thing. Now let's get into the tutorial. Hey fam, how are you doing today? Let's get into our prompt for our podcast. It says, write a 1-minute podcast style dialogue between a man and a woman, discussing whether marriage is still worth it in today's world, or if long-term dating is the smarter choice. Make it catchy, polarizing, and commit worthy. So this is how you write in your hand gestures with ChatGPT. It said, I'm going to say, add also clear podcast hand gestures. Hand gestures with the script. Okay? And then we're going to say also add camera direction that pops. Okay. Now, you can keep refining this prompt until you get what you're looking for. Okay. Now, it says podcast dialogue 1 minute, camera direction, split screen close up of both hosts, moody lighting with neo accents, quick zoom in when tension rises. It says, meanwhile, leaning back, hand slicing the air. Marriage today feels outdated. Why lock into a contract when long-term dating gives the same love without a legal mess? Ooh, no, he didn't. Juicy though, it's juicy. So gestures. Okay, these are the gestures the man has. Or you could put it with the woman, doesn't matter, it doesn't have a gender to it. So it says raises eyebrows, spreads hands wide, as if asking the audience to think about it. Camera pushes in slightly for emphasis. Then the woman says, sitting forward, fingers tapping on the desk, outdated, please. Marriage isn't just paperwork, baby. It is commitment on steroids. Dating long term can feel like you're 1 foot out of the door. Okay. So I like this script. So I'm not gonna refine it, but you can. You can just say refine the script and add whatever angle you want to put in there, and it'll write the script like you would want to. And I want to do says, do you want me to also drop a thumbnail prompt idea? Yes. Excuse me. Make a viral thumbnail image prompt. Okay, this is our image prompt. Let's get to it. So this is your prompt picture that you're going to turn into a podcast. Now we're going to head over to Leonardo AI. Okay, now that we're in Leonardo AI, I'm going to go with Flux Context. And we're going to paste in our image. Oh, I forgot to do 16 by 9. And I'm going to do 2 images at a time. That way we don't run through anything. But it did do this. That's our thumbnail. Let me refine it. Okay, we're back over here and I'm going to refine the thumbnail. Okay, so create me a image prompt. Create me a scene image prompt for the podcast above. The woman I want 2 beautiful brown people. One woman needs to be in a professional business attire with a shirt underneath. Male needs to have a business attire set or suit wear. As well. Setting, luxury in Dubai. That's just my personal preference. You can change it as much as you want to up, but you know, my podcast is based in, not my podcast, but my channel is based in Dubai. But I'm not necessarily, you don't necessarily have to live in Dubai though. I don't live in Dubai, but I like it. Well, now let's see what it gives us. All right. Let's copy and paste it. Ooh, okay, I like this one. This looks nice. Okay, but we can say we need something in the background. Background panoramic. Also, background sign. Marriage. Versus dating. Okay. Okay. Put that in there. Oh, wow. Yeah, I like that one. That one's nice. Okay, we're going to generate one more time, see if we can get anything better. That one's better. I like this one. What you guys think? I like it. Okay, I'm going to download that one, and we're going to use this to make them talk. Okay, now let's go to VO3. Now we're going to click on VO3 Fast. We're on high quality, 16:9, VO3 Fast, 8 seconds. So we're going to get that off of there. And we're going to add the picture. These are all my pictures of Brooklyn and me experimenting with stuff. You like it? Okay, now that we have our start frame, which is the podcast settings, we're going to go back to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to create a VO3 prompt of the script above. Okay. Now, create me a VO3 fast prompt from the whole script above with hand gestures and camera direction included. Okay. Now, okay, it didn't give me the script. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go back up just in case. Okay, if all else fails in your prompt or anything like that, you can always go back up here. Select and copy the podcast. This is for beginners. Okay, and then you can copy this and say, put that in there. And then say, this is the 1-minute script to include. There you have it. Okay, so this is it. So we take the first script and we put it in here in Leonardo AI. And we generate. While that's generating, I'm going to go in and I'm going to copy the second script we're going to keep the prompt image still there. So I'm just going to copy and paste all the scripts. Okay, let's listen to the podcast. See if it needs to be refined.
Marriage today feels outdated. Yes. Marriage today feels outdated. Yes. Marriage today feels outdated. Yes.
Okay, so the camera direction was amazing. Okay, but it did not generate what it's supposed to have been saying. But if so, we're gonna do it over again. See, that's the thing about AI and computer generations and stuff. Don't give up. Don't get dismayed whenever something doesn't go out the first time. Keep generating until you get it right. So we're gonna go back. Which the direction was amazing. If they would have said their lines like they're supposed to, that would have been golden. Okay, who needs real cameras, baby, when you got ChatGPT and Leonardo AI and VO3 and all these cool software? What? Cheap. So what we're gonna do is let's see if we can tweak it though a little bit. But for instance, you see it says split screen close up, man talking. Man leans in, back, split, slices the air, says, marriage today. He's supposed to say marriage today, and then the camera's supposed to push out. But you see how the split screen close up showed up? That's the beauty of camera direction. That's why I wanted to teach you guys about camera direction, because it makes everything pop amazingly. Like podcast, who? What? Nailing it. Okay? Nailing it. 2025. So let's regenerate it again, big baby. Okay, let's see. How did it do?
And that big question, marriage outdated. Marriage today feels outdated. Right. That big question, marriage outdated. Marriage today.
Nah, it ain't. I got mine. Okay, let's see this last clip.
Go. Or maybe it just traps people who confuse tradition with happiness. Long-term dating is the modern power move. Go. Or maybe it just.
Okay, let's head over to CapCut to put this whole thing together. Okay, now that we're in CapCut, okay, so I've inserted already the first two clips, and we're gonna insert the rest of them. Go to videos. Okay. Okay, so we're going to do the
Marriage today feels outdated. Why lock into a contract when long-term dating gives.
Okay, so these are the first two ones. We're gonna add. Let's see.
Marriage today feels outdated. Why lock into a contract when long-term dating gives the same love without the legal mess? Outdated. Please. Marriage isn't just paperwork, it's commitment on steroids. Dating long-term can feel like you're 1 foot out the door.
Okay, now we're gonna find the other ones. And let's see.
Yeah.
Or maybe it just traps people who confuse tradition with happiness. Long-term dating is the modern power move.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's smart. Why risk half your assets just to prove loyalty? Love shouldn't need a notary stamp.
Okay, now that we have all of our scenes in, let's do audio. Let's just put some music into it. Let's see this one. Actually, that one. Let's see.
Marriage today feels outdated. Why lock into a contract when long-term dating gives the same love without the legal mess?
Outdated.
Please.
Marriage isn't just paperwork, it's commitment on steroids.
Marriage today feels outdated. Why lock into a contract when long-term dating gives the same love without the legal mess?
Outdated.
Please.
Marriage isn't just paperwork, it's commitment.
Okay, that sounds good. All I did was go down here to audio at the bottom and then click sounds. And I have a whole bunch of music saved in my waiting list, but how I like 90s music, I like Christian music, I like a genre of different types of music. So, and I'm a big 90s fan girl and stuff. So, you just put in 90s R&B or gospel music or AI gospel music. So I'm big on AI gospel music now at the moment. And you just go in and pick what you like and save it. Yeah, pretty simple. Okay, now let's go back. You can, let's say you don't have a sign or whatever on your picture, like nothing's generating, right? You can do your own logo and put it up there if you like. I'll just do my own logo. You go to spaces. I have it uploaded. And here you go. That's my logo. And then you can like drag it wherever you like. Then you go down at the bottom. And then you take the background off. Remove background. You touch the comma key and do it like that. Let's say you could just put it up in the corner like that. That's what I do with most of the time. And there you have your logo on there if you want. But we're gonna delete it off because this is not about my logo. So that's another way you can do your pictures or videos. Okay, now let's see. We're gonna do some special effects on the overlay. So you want a smooth transition, correct? So I'm gonna find which one I like that fits with the podcast.
Outdated.
Okay, yeah. Let's see. Going to tap it, and it's gonna go to burn to, and then I'm gonna go to the other one. Click the white tab in the middle, and click it, and there you'll get special effects on your on your overlay. You do all of them like that. Yeah. Okay. You don't really need to do too much to this one. If you want to like do more things, you can, but this is a podcast and they're not like trying to sell you anything. Let's say if you have a something that you want to present into your overlay. Let's say you want to present something in your podcast, like you're selling something or somebody paid for a like a software or a message and something like that. You can do it. Let's say they were talking about side hustles and stuff like that. You can put this side hustle in here. It's called Diverge Sneakers. You can create a sneaker NFT. So let's say you were talking about sneaker NFT, right? And you wanted to show up into your podcast, because if you're doing side hustles or digital anything podcast, you can like do special effects on it so it appear nice and smooth. So you click on the special effects. You click on the picture and then you go down here to animations. And you know the flip I always do into my videos is called side flip.
Why lock into a
Boom. And let's see how it goes.
Marriage today feels outdated. Why lock into a contract when long-term dating gives the same love?
See, it just pop right in. It doesn't go with the script, but I'm just showing you how you can, like, let's say if you wanted to show a dating app or something like that, you could take a picture and do the animation and boom. It's great. So we're going to delete that off. And there you have it. You have a video podcast.
Marriage today feels outdated. Why lock into a contract when long-term dating gives the same love without the legal mess? Outdated. Please. Marriage isn't just paperwork, it's commitment on steroids. Dating long-term can feel like you're 1 foot out the door. Or maybe it's smart. Why risk half your assets just to prove loyalty? Love shouldn't need a notary stamp.
And yet, without that stamp, it's easy to fail. Marriage raises the stakes, and that's what makes people show up fully.
Yeah. Or maybe it just traps people who confuse tradition with happiness. Long-term dating is the modern power move.
Okay, guys, there you have it. You have a marriage versus dating podcast that you did with ChatGPT 5, adding gestures in camera direction, and you see how amazing it's popping. And you also did it with CapCut. And now you know how to use my gestures in a lot of different softwares. So here you go. Hope you love the demonstration and the tutoring. And always be faceless and fearless, of course.